Welcome, my Sifu disciples. We are officially bringing you the artist. No, not me, the music artist, or not me, the creator artist who loves to create these contents, but the mission called Museum, where you fight the artist. And what an artist she is. And before we get into her, please go watch the combat guide that breaks down every single detail about what you need to know, which is blocking, parrying, avoiding strikes, and dodging. These 4 pillars are how you started, and that's what I want to present to you guys here and explain to you when and how to use it. Lucky enough, this is probably going to be the easiest guide out of all of the bosses, I personally think, because it's all about patience. A word that is challenging for most of you. You probably have much to worry about. And this is where the game gives you a little bit of variety. There's some bosses you want to get aggressive with, some other bosses you have to play it smart. And she has such a long range and her combination is a bit strange. So you don't want to just jump in. I'm going to show you exactly how it all rolls. She throws a 3-hit combo that turns into 4 with a great finish where she jumps up and throws a strike, and that specifically jumping up is her vulnerability moment. Every time I talk about vulnerability, that's when you can come in and do your combination. She'll smash the floor and then you come in with a quick combination. This is her pattern that you want to pay attention to. After you learn that pattern, the key component is to play it safe. Back away and stay out of her range. You can bait her by coming in a little bit and then forcing her to smash the floor. When she does smash the floor, you're going to be able to take her out with a couple of combinations. That is literally the first phase, and it's pretty much the easiest phase in all of the bosses, where you shouldn't even probably get hit at all. Now, I will say you got to be smart about this and take your time. Like I said, the battle isn't actually combat, and this one is more about patience, staying out of her range, waiting for her to smash the floor, and then attacking. I promise you, you won't get hit in this first phase if you follow those steps. Evading her smash is good enough for you to get in on the action. That is pretty much all you would have to do for her. If you want to throw in something like focus, add that to your arsenal. I've talked about that plenty of times in my previous videos on how to add focuses in the fight when they're avoiding you. You can use it just to get some extra hits when it's not actually possible. Those are when I like to use the focus. When I know they're dodging or blocking, I'll just throw in the focus so I can get some damage in. Right? Now that is the key component to her first phase, but understand she has a second phase, and the second phase is a little more interesting, and it does feel overwhelming when you first play it, and you might get a little worried, but I'm going to try and teach you how to be an artist just like she is and paint the picture of victory. And of course, she wants to defeat you, so your job is to be smart about learning what she's going to do. There's 2 ways that she plays on this second phase. She mainly will be very up close and aggressive, or she'll actually jump far away and throw some knives. So when she's up close, she throws about 4 strikes and then a drop kick. On the drop kick, if you evade it, you're going to be able to put in some damage on her. So again, watch out for the 4 strikes, then do the drop kick, and you're good to go. Secondly, she's going to jump back every time you put a combination on her. When she jumps back, she throws her knives. You can easily evade them. All you have to do is just move aside. Now, there are times where she'll jump back and she'll actually lunge at you once again instead of going into her normal throwing knives. So pay attention to either her charging or her combination, and wait until she does her drop kick, and that's when you attack. Or as she's far away, it's pretty easy, just avoid the knife throws. All right, it's a good practice for you to learn to avoid anyways. So those are the key components. I personally love it when she charges in and I do a first evade. There are times where you can catch her when she's vulnerable. In those situations, it's very useful, easy, and simple. Now, besides that, I would recommend for players to focus on using your focus. Focus on focus. Okay, I keep stressing this because there's a very good, skillful way to get a lot of damage in when you know you're not supposed to. So there are moments of worrying about her combat, worrying about her combo and all of these things. But if you have focus, you don't have to worry about those combinations. You can stop whatever she's doing and get that stop. And this goes for all the bosses, but it's a very, very important to remember that. That overall is the example of how to beat her. Very easy. In the first phase, stay away, be patient, wait for her to smash the floor, hit her a few times, then back off and continue that while using your focus so you can get more damage out. Okay, that is the core principle on the first part. Second part, she has two styles. She gets very aggressive in your face. She'll throw a 4-hit combo, then she'll jump drop kicking you, which you have to pay attention for. And in that point, you want to evade it and attack her with a combo. She's going to jump away, throw her stars, and try to damage you. Once she does that, she's going to have to come back in and get aggressive again. So just pay attention to those two styles at the very end of the last phase, and then you're good to go and she is finished. Okay, that is the core principle for her. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, we have a guide for all of these bosses and a whole bunch of more different things. If you want to see something specific, feel free to comment. You know what to do. I'm getting very comfortable doing these for you guys, so super happy and excited to continue to build up on this channel some awesome stuff from Sifu. Other than that, we will see you Sifu disciples soon. Enjoy.